Hey, what's happening everyone? This is TryHardNinja here, and welcome to a brand new series I've started called Amazing Online Artists. This series is meant for me to talk about my favourite online artists that haven't received enough recognition. It's mainly because for the past year or two I've been listening to a lot of musicians that are only online, only on YouTube or SoundCloud, and they have not, like, some of them don't even have 100,000 subscribers. Some of them make music every week and don't get enough recognition for it. Like, they deserve mainstream appeal, mostly because they cover video games or anime, and they make songs based on those, and they don't make normal original songs. But that shouldn't fault them from not being mainstream. They are amazing musicians and they have amazing songs. And the first one I wanted to talk about today, I've got two in mind for this series already, probably more, but the first one today is TryHardNinja. TryHardNinja has been on YouTube since 2010, and he calls himself on YouTube the video game singer, and he is very, very good at what he does. A lot of people know him purely because of his Five Nights at Freddy's songs. I originally found him because of that as well, I'll admit. For a short while, for a while now, I've decided that because all these online artists mainly cover songs from anime, or they create songs on games, I decided that whenever I got into a game or anything, I would search up songs based on it. So back last year, was it last year or the year before? I don't know. Back when Callum and I played Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location, I decided to do a bit of research and find music based on it, and that is how I found Nate Wants to Battle and Enjoy the Show. That was the first song I found from him, and in the suggested list of that video was TryHardNinja's Welcome Back, and that song is freaking awesome. So yeah, that is how I found TryHardNinja. I might make an episode of this based on Nate Wants to Battle, but TryHardNinja has been making music, and he releases a new song every week from the looks of it, although he has had a little bit of a stoppage at the moment at the recording of this video. Yeah, I wanted to just talk about a few of my favorite songs. Hide and Seek. Now, Hide and Seek is a song which, like, I think is extraordinary, but, like, it's not the typical rock electronic stuff that I would normally listen to. Like, it's very, like, I don't know how to describe Hide and Seek. I'll tell you what, I'll play 30 seconds of it for you just so you know what it's like.
They're coming after me. Only got one life. Keep them away. Help me, I'm losing sleep. Voices in my head. Visit me again. Every night I'm scared to go to bed. Play hide and seek with my nightmares. Play hide and seek with my nightmares. Tell me what's real. Running through the trees. My stereo plays a melody. Play hide and seek with my nightmares. Play hide and seek with my nightmares.
Flashes through the past while lasting through my own nightmares. Read a catechist in all the games we played. The theater haunts the prey. Through the dark, gotta find a way. Father doesn't understand.
See what I mean? Like, it's to me it's very catchy. I just don't know how to describe it, but I enjoy it. It's catchy, it's nice. The other song I'll play for you is Destiny Screams, because that one actually hit me really hard. It sounded awesome, except for the rap part, I will admit. I thought that was a little bit weird because the guy sounds like a robot, and I don't know. Anyway, like, this is turning into such a mess. I'm sorry, I really wanted to make this better. Anyway, I'll play a bit of Destiny Screams for you as well.
Destiny screams.
city where our soldiers battle to protect our home. But nothing lasts forever. Oh no. There is justice that waits inside the dark and the unknown. We'll find the light together. 'Cause we're guardians.
Anyway, this guy gets so much recognition for his Five Nights at Freddy's songs, and I believe he deserves more recognition for all these other music as well. I mean, I'm looking at his recent video feed, and he did an Overwatch song called Unite the Shadow, which I liked the instrumental of, but not the actual lyrics, because all the really thick accents from the different singers just made it really hard to understand. But yeah, Unite the Shadow, at the time I'm looking at it, has about 77,000 views. And then a few days later, he uploads a Five Nights at Freddy's 6 song called Lots of Fun, and it already has 1.5 million views. And it's just like, I know a lot of people come here for the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, but he is much more than just Five Nights at Freddy's. He has got a whole range of music, which is just amazing, and like so enjoyable. That's the thing. I originally had the mindset of, I only like Five Nights at Freddy's music. I'm not going to listen to any of the other stuff. But then I decided to stop being a dick. And then I thought, you know what? He's made all this other music. It would be a crime for me not to at least give them a go. And then I started listening to some of I forgot what was the first non-Five Nights at Freddy's song I listened to. But I heard some of his other music and I was just like, oh wow, this is actually really cool. So then I went through his entire music list and listened to all the songs. So I thought that was really cool. But the most surprising song to me isn't Shut Up Snapchat. It isn't Hide and Seek. That one is catchy, but it's not the most surprising to me. The most surprising for me is Dream No More, because it's so mellow and low and just like really chilled and nice. And I really, and it's, to me it sounds like a song about a boy escaping somewhere, but when you actually listen to the lyrics, it's about a guy trying to find food. And it's just like, well, I know, like, it's from the game called, well, he based it on a game called Little Nightmares, which I'm assuming that's one of the main goals of the game, trying to find food. But yeah, no, Dream No More. I'm gonna play a little bit of it here as well.
Trapped inside the nightmare that's floating in the sea, where there's never enough, never enough, never enough to eat. Just meat and ceaseless hunger in a factory where there's never enough, never enough, never enough to eat. Run, run, running through the door. What are you hungry for? Feed, feed, feed the nightmare heart until you dream no more. Grow, grow, grow your appetite. Now what you working for? Feed, feed, feed the nightmare heart until you dream no more.
So yeah, there's just so much of his music that doesn't get enough credit. Like, I understand people love Five Nights at Freddy's, and I can't blame them because a lot of the music's catchy. But he deserves so much more than just being known as a guy who makes good FNAF videos. And one thing I've just noticed scrolling through, that one of his the Bend You Till You Break song has got nearly 10 million views, so that's actually quite good. And the Tattletale Come to Mama, I actually thought that was alright as well, has just over 5 million views. And Let's Have Some Fun has got over 5 million views as well. Okay, good. I'm glad that he's not just recognized as just a Five Nights at Freddy's guy, but I've seen in a lot of his videos, like, I've seen a lot of people just say, oh, make more FNAF music. And he talks about it a lot on Twitter as well, about how people just want him to make FNAF. But he doesn't want to, because there's only so much you can make about one type of story. So I'm glad that he's made a lot more music in a lot more different places, and I'm glad to be a devoted follower to him. He is a great musician. He has 1,300,000 subscribers. That's pretty good, but for how long he's been on YouTube, for like 8 years, he really should have more, because he's making so much good music that people are missing out on, and I just can't believe it. So I really hope that people come and to realize that he makes really good songs that deserve all the recognition. So I hope TryHardNinja continues to do what he does, and I hope he gets even more popular, and I hope he does well, creating all the music he wants. Anyway, that was the first episode in the series. I was a little unprepared, sorry. I'm also very tired, and the reason I am very tired will be explained in the next amazing online artists video. Because I sat up all night listening to a particular artist, and I thought she was amazing, so I wanted to make a video on her as well. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you so much for listening and watching this video, and I hope TryHardNinja, if you end up watching this for some reason, I'm gonna send it to him on Twitter. There's the link to the video, but if you watch this video throughout, just remember you are an amazing artist and you can create such good music. You deserve more recognition, mate, and I hope you get that recognition in the future. Anyway, this is TryHardNinja signing